Never do this. The power goes out. It's freezing. And suddenly everybody has a great idea. Someone says, let's just run the car in the garage for a few minutes. Or let's bring the grill inside so we can get some heat. It's cold out there. And there's a classic, we're fine. I just cracked a window. That's the carbon monoxide mistake. And honestly, it's the kind of mistake that gives you no second warning. In this episode, we're going to break it down in plain English why people get carbon monoxide poisoning more during power outages, the most common deadly shortcuts people make, and what to do instead with a simple checklist you can follow every time. I'm Philip Davis, and this is just a quick disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only, and it's not financial or legal advice. And no, we may not get everything right for you comment kings over there that think you know it all. So this is for people who may not understand the basics. So let's get started. What is carbon monoxide? And why does it fool people? Carbon monoxide, or CO, is a gas you can't see and you can't smell. It's made anytime you burn fuel. And that means things like cars, generators, grills, camp stoves, fireplaces, and gas appliance and propane heaters all make carbon monoxide. Here's a problem. CO builds up, or carbon monoxide builds up when combustion happens in a space with poor ventilation. During a winter outage, people close up the tight to hold heat in, and you bring the wrong thing inside and you basically turn your home into a carbon monoxide storage container. And CO, or carbon monoxide poisoning, often feels like something normal: a headache, dizziness, nausea, weakness, confusion, or maybe you're just tired. That's why people don't react fast enough. Now, let's talk about why power outages make carbon monoxide poisoning spike. During these outages, the risk goes up for three simple reasons. People improvise heat and power. They use devices in ways they never meant to be used, and homes are sealed tighter. Cold weather means the windows stay shut, fresh air drops, and plus everyone's distracted. You're dealing with cold kids, a dead phone, a thawing out freezer, and honestly, a lot of stress. And carbon monoxide loves that chaos. It doesn't care that you're only doing it for a minute. Now, let's discuss three big mistakes people make with carbon monoxide during outages. One, running anything with an engine inside a garage, even with the door opening. Now, a lot of people probably do this, and I know I'm going to get a lot of people to say, they know better. That's great, but this isn't for you. People often think a garage door is open and that's ventilation, but honestly, carbon monoxide can still build up and drift into the home through doors, cracks, or even a shared airflow. And that cracking of the garage door is not a magical force field. So what should you do instead? Generators are outdoor machines. Keep them outside. Make sure the exhaust stays away from doors, windows, vents, and any other openings. Never warm a car in an attached garage. And I know people are still going to do it. Back it out first and let it run. That's the safest thing to do, okay, people? Mistake number two, bringing grills, camp stoves, propane heaters inside just to take the edge off. Unfortunately, this is pretty common and people are so desperate. Indoor combustion without proper setup is a major carbon monoxide risk. So what should you do instead? Use safe indoor approved heating solutions that don't rely on burning fuel indoors. If you're using any fuel burning appliance, make sure you follow the manufacturer's instructions exactly and honestly. If you're not sure, don't assume it's safe indoors. Now, here's the third mistake: thinking you'll notice carbon monoxide poisoning in time. Remember, carbon monoxide is you can't see it and you can't smell it. It's the most dangerous moment when people feel like something's going on and they lie down for a minute, because sleep and carbon monoxide exposure can be a lethal combo. It's a simple rule. If you feel dizzy, nauseous, confused, and unusually tired, or have this bad headache during an outage, assume it's carbon monoxide. Get everyone to fresh air immediately and call for help. Move first, diagnose later. And number four now, the two things that reduce the risk the most. First, obviously, a carbon monoxide alarm. Well, having one isn't just enough. And a carbon monoxide alarm is the simplest layer of protection. It's the first layer, and it should be working in the right place. Test it and not missing batteries. Forget about those beeps that you hear in people's home. That's not normal. A carbon monoxide alarm with dead batteries is basically a wall decoration. The second thing is what I call a placement mindset. Most safety problems and outages really come down to placement, where a generator is sitting, where the exhaust is pointing, and how close the openings and where the wind can just push those flames towards the home. If the exhaust has a path into your living room, hey, it's a risk. Now, do this every time. Carbon monoxide safety checklist. Let's build it. Here's a checklist you can follow every outage. Treat carbon monoxide as a top tier risk during powder outages. Never run a generator, vehicle grill, or a stove in a home basement or a garage, even if the doors are open. Always keep generators outdoors and exhaust away from doors, windows, vents, crawl space openings, or garage openings. Do your best to keep your home's air as safe as possible. Don't seal in any fumes. If anyone feels sick, get to fresh air immediately and call for help. Keep your carbon monoxide alarms functional and test them before storm season. It's the best thing to do. If you've ever thought just for a minute during a powder outage, man, just save this video and please share it with one person who you know who would try to warm up with a car in the garage. And I know all you people are going to say, I do it all the time, nothing ever happens. This is for the safety first approach. Next, we'll talk about how to keep your home safe during powder outage without making the situation worse. And before you leave, everything we covered is part of a bigger mission to help everyone build real security with generational wealth through land ownership. It's our favorite. For a full roadmap, grab my book, yes, my book, Getting Dollars from Dirt, on Amazon. And if you're ready to own land, visit ancestrylands.com. I'm Phil Davis. Thanks for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.